Everybody, Dr. Derek Alessi, and I wanted to send out a message with some good news. I know I've been teasing that over the weekend, but we do have some good news, and let me explain. Certainly since the beginning of COVID-19, it's been very difficult and very tough. I think originally most of us underestimated the scope and the length of COVID-19. Initially, when we closed, I think we kind of all thought we would be home for a week or two, maybe a month. It prolonged a lot, and we're almost at 4 full months from this. But along the way, I've been doing everything that I can to keep reaching out to you, sending you dietary information, sending you mindset, sleep information, sending you workouts, making sure that you're doing the right things. But it's not quite the same as working in person. We all know that. Now, since we started phase 3 in New York State, myself as a nutritionist, we've been able to open, and I've been seeing a lot of clients, and we've been doing client visits, which has been great. Updating health information, going through full CDC disclosures and procedures, updating body composition, looking at DEXA scans, just kind of getting everything back into place again with the slide that happened during the COVID-19 for many people. And then also putting together a plan of how we're going to get back to it and get back in the groove. And of course, that was interrupted with New York State when they got to phase 4, claiming that fitness clubs and gymnasiums cannot open. Now, for years, I've been saying that I'm not a gymnasium or a fitness club, and that's not just some ideological saying that I say. We're not. We're not categorized as that. Our business SIC code is not that. We're not a gymnasium. We're not a fitness club. Never have been. Won't ever be one of those. But I do understand where New York State is coming from when it comes to fitness and health centers. There's just more guidelines they want to put in place. Now, for me and for my clientele, it's a little bit different. We're not that at all. So what I wanted to do was to make sure that we were doing the right things, and we reached out to the state to make sure that our designation was different, to have some clarity and to have some clarification exactly who we are and what we are in terms of a business and our NAICS code. Now, I have it listed down below, and we have it posted inside the buildings, but we are not a fitness club. We are not a gymnasium. We don't have a membership. We have a clientele. You can't come to our facility without an appointment. It's all scheduled. We have health history. We have programs. We have services to help you with ambulation, to make sure that your joints are working properly. As physical fitness consultants, as nutritionists, we want to make sure that we're doing the right things. For me, the real distinction was the fact that we don't give general exercise protocol. We give very specific protocol based upon, as I've mentioned for a long time, skeletal alignment, to make sure that your body is moving in the right planes and working properly. My clientele is between 40 to 75 years of age. That's where 85% sit. And with that, we have a lot of issues from the shoulders, the knees, the hips, the back, the neck. And we want to make sure that we're doing the right things for the muscle imbalances and the joint imbalances that come along with it. So when it comes to physical fitness, of course, it's important. It's very important to get more out of it without increased risk of injury. When it comes to nutrition, big topic. I'm not going to really get into it right now, but we want to eat in the right way to keep our blood sugar and insulin low, and we want to do it consistently. And lastly, it's really all about behavior modification and accountability. A big part, in fact, I'm going to say the integral part of what I do for a living, is to make sure that we're hitting our milestones with accountability and office visits where we're looking at a lot of testing parameters. We're doing the screening. We're doing the DEXA scans, we're doing the in-bod scans to make sure that body composition is where it should be. Yes, during that time, we're also looking at other things. We're doing temperature checks, we're looking at pulse oximetry, and we're updating medical and health information to make sure that everyone is in the best possible shape, the strongest immune system, and to make sure that really you're set up not just for right now, which is super critical important, but for the long run, to make sure there's no more attacks on your immune system, and to make sure that you're going to live a long and healthy and happy life. So I can't be more excited to say that yes, we have gotten that clarification, that designation. Yes, it is all confirmed. I started with my attorney and my accountant to make sure that all the paperwork was done properly. I's are dotted, T's are crossed. The designation and the communication with the state has indeed happened. We have it posted inside both of our main buildings to make sure that we're moving in the right direction. So we're welcoming you back. We're starting it back up again. Can't wait to really get going this time to make sure that we're moving in the right direction. I look forward to seeing you and really working through this entire thing, making sure that we're in the best possible shape and best possible health, because as we have learned from COVID-19, without health, you have nothing. So we want to make sure that we're doing and taking the most care of it possible. I'm Dr. Derek Alessi, asking you to make the most of your life and live it fit.